All right. Getting a fair number of people emailing me and asking what I think about a certain prominent billionaire boosting accounts for Diablo 4 and Path of Exile 2. You know who I'm talking about, so I'm not going to get into that. I don't care that much to speak his name. That's not a big deal. It's Elon Musk. You know the point. That's not what I'm going to talk about, though. People want to know what my take is, and I'm not sure why you care what I think, but I will tell you this. If your company has a policy, as Grinding Gears and Diablo, in particular Blizzard, have about boosting accounts, paying somebody else to play your account, and then you know, it's basically like buying an account, right? You may be paying for it during the process of it, but it's no different than the violation of terms of service when you go out somewhere and buy like a $300 character that's all decked out or whatever. It's kind of the same problem. It is 100% against both terms of service. And if it were me or you, they would ban us without even batting an eye. They would just, boop, you'd be gone. Your account would be banned, and maybe they'd say you could come back in a year, or maybe they have some way to crawl back. I don't know, to get your forgiveness, but it seems pretty clear to me that we would be held to that standard. Do I think now that it's out and confirmed, and he admitted that he boosted these accounts, do I think that they'll apply the same thing there? I would like to think they would, and I'm not going to get into how this works all the way across the all laws. Some people can skirt them pretty good when they're in a powerful position, whoever they are. But in this particular case, I've done some real thinking about it. I'm trying not to be two-dimensional on it. If you are a company, let's say you're Blizzard, and you find out about this, and you're like, yeah, we're supposed to ban people like this, but we're also dealing with somebody who's, you know, worth north of $500 billion, is known to be a little vindictive when it comes to people calling him out on things. It's a real unique kind of risk that they're put under when the balance of power in that exchange is so radically in favor of the booster in this case. And it could wreak serious havoc for you as a company in a bunch of ways, not just the simple ways of, well, it could affect your stock price. I'm not talking about that. It could affect it in people on the Diablo team being targeted by mega fans of said billionaire who want to get revenge, or people, even if it's just threats, you know, like all that stuff, which you're not really going to have if it was you or me. And you could say the same thing to varying degrees about like very popular streamers, let's say, like really popular streamers who get caught cheating. You sometimes hear about those bans either coming slow or not at all, because why? Again, their influence outweighs the benefit of enforcing your rules, and they are their rules to enforce. These aren't laws. They're terms of service, which they do have the right. They have the right to turn off and ban his account. Certainly they do. Will they? Oh, I'd love to tell you I think they would, but I don't think they would. I don't think they will. First of all, I think they would have by now. And I think they knew that this was going on before it even got admitted to. But, and I'm not throwing anybody at these companies under the bus. I feel for them in this situation. Gaming is no longer just for the quote unquote, the poor college kids who are just, you know, doing it to blow off some steam. It's big business now. And literally billions of dollars are at stake. And just something as small sounding as enforcing your terms of service on somebody who boosted an account and broke the rules could have effects that are lasting and painful. And I get it. I still think they should do it because I think that's the principle at play. And I would love to live in a world where principles mattered, but I don't think they do anymore. Not in this case. And I don't know how they, you know, again, this is not me coming in here going, here's some bait for you to fight back and forth. This isn't political. I don't care about any of that shit in regards to this. What I care about is answering the question. Do I think that Blizzard or Grinding Gears or anybody in that realm, anybody in the gaming business, all the way up to the Sonys and the Microsofts of the world, which now technically Blizzard is under the umbrella of, I don't think they even do it. I can disagree with it all day, but it's not going to happen. So that's my answer. You don't have to ask me anymore. Talk amongst yourselves. Love to hear some alternate opinions. Why you think I'm either wrong or why you think it's right that they ignore it or should ignore, you know, if they're going to ignore it, maybe the answer is, well, then ignore it for everybody. And then it's just chaos. Like, what are your takes? Curious. Or maybe I'm asking for trouble here. I don't know, but let's find out the hard way.